Alright, yo, hello and welcome, everybody. What is going on? So we're here today to do Fate Zero episode 11 live reaction. Now, I've said this in one of my other videos before, but I won't be here for like the next 3 weeks or so. So that's why all these videos will be done at like right now. I'm planning on, I was originally planning on doing like 5-6 episodes for each show, but I think that's kind of unrealistic at this point. So I'm planning on doing like a triple or quad for like Fate Zero, triple or quad for Gintama, and triple or quad for Ashton or Joe. We'll see how many there will ultimately be, obviously. But like I said, I'm not certain that there'll be links in the description down below for Amazon Drive. So if you're usually clicking on the Amazon Drive link and you're not seeing the episode right now, then there might not actually be one, just because obviously it takes a while. Let's just say that it takes a while. The rendering, editing, and then uploading takes a while to be on Amazon Drive. So if you're not seeing it there, just know that that's the case for like the next 3 weeks. That every video you see for like the next 3 weeks means that there might not be Amazon Drive. Maybe there will be, maybe there won't. I can't really tell. It really depends on how much I get done today and how much time I've got tomorrow. So we'll see, like I said. But it's episode 11 of Fate Zero. Also, a huge shout out to, I know I'm just talking a little bit, but a huge shout out to Nick, who's been helping me to find links and whatnot for like links and whatnot for Fate Zero UBW, considering that that's obviously going to be the next show that I'm watching after Fate Zero. So that's sorted now as well, which means I've got files as well that my video program can actually read. So thanks for that. Yeah, I think that was it pretty much. So let me just move the microphone a little bit so I can see the full screen, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. It's been a while. It really has been. I hate insects. I really do, especially flies that bite you. Last episode we obviously had Rin's adventure. Ooh, Iskander. Yeah, we all know who it is. It is. Just straight up comes in there like, yo, how you guys doing? Hello. The guy's just, how can you not like Ryder? I think I've asked that in like the last video. Who would you choose? I've not actually seen a comment in the last video, and usually do once they upload a video. Is that it? Really? I mean, it's Ryder, so you should kind of expect that, but really. He is so different than the others. Yeah, he'd be my first choice, just because I'm also a huge fan of Alexander the Great. Okay. It's not spiked. Come on, it's Ryder. Good thing that she trusts him. Okay. What? Yeah, we have Gilgamesh as well. We have His Royal Highness here as well. He's the last person I expected. Oh, Gilgamesh. The king of all heroes. Perfect wine. He reminds me of I don't know his story really. I've tried looking it up, but I've not really found much on Gilgamesh. The not the person, not the character. But he seems to be based off like Roman culture. Okay. His eyes are his eyes are awesome. They're red. Considering I'm the best. Or something along those lines. I want to know more about Gilgamesh. Really? Speaking to Gilgamesh like that. He reminds me of Caesar. A king is selfish. Okay. Yeah, I don't see that happening. That's what I was thinking. Hmm. Worthy of a king. That is true too. Conquerors. Yeah. We're enemies. He really is a king. You can really tell. Yep. Spit it out. Come back to life. Come back to life instead of being that actually makes sense. That actually makes so much sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. If you come back alive, you can do what you want. I'm actually with him on this one. That is... I want to see that. I mean, that depends on your definition of king. England? What fatal destruction? I mean, the only destruction I see is the weather. What if he uses a command spell? Okay. Really? Really? That's a scumbag move. But I guess it's to be expected. That is to be expected, so I'm pretty sure Ryder expected that too. That is a scumbag move, though. I figured that was going to happen. Change the past. That would change the future. Ooh, I know he's gonna say now, you're a failure as a king. And yeah, she... See, that sacrifice. You see, that depends on your definition of a king. Hey. There is no just law and there is no just rule. Clash of ideologies. Exactly. Perfect words right there. Wow. That's it. I'm sure Ryder expected that. I thought they were like 10. They're like 50. Yep. And he's oh. I love how calm Gilgamesh is. I like Ryder so much. Really do. What just happened? It's gonna end, isn't it? No, good. What? Did... Really? No. What? Ionion Het... What? Hetarion. Look at him running. And he's leading the front lines. That's what I like so much. They're not even gonna fight, are they? They came for one purpose and they achieved a purpose. Yep, as expected. All, all of them running. Iskandar, he just shot up to number one and he's gonna stay there. The only problem I have is that his sword is so small. I like long swords, but that one just looks so short. Man, I love this show. Iskandar for MVP. Nice. You're not king. You know king. Yep. what that is. But wow. I love episodes like these. I love episodes like these with ideologies class. I love episodes like these so much. Because I think about these kind of things a lot. Yeah, I think about these kind of things, philosophy, that whole thing, the way especially kings, political figures as well, should think, and what Iskandar said really resonates with me. So, him just essentially backslapping in like the literal, not a literal term, but him essentially backslapping, backhanding Alexandria. Not Alexandria. What's her name? Not Alexandria. Yeah. Basically, yeah, I really like seeing that. Like I said, he was pretty much in my top 3 anyway. But now he's at clear number 1. Because I totally agree with what he said. A king needs to be greedier. He needs to want more. Well, that kind of falls into the greedier part. He needs to be greedier. He needs to laugh louder. He needs to cry louder. He needs to be the extra. He needs to be out there and people need to look up to him. A king that lives for his people is only doomed to die because ultimately he can never please everyone. And that's just the way it is, That's why, for example, right now we have cycles where you have one figurehead who's there for a set period of time, and then another few years, most times 3 or 4 years, depending on which country you live, you then change the person who rules the country, because ultimately one person could never sacrifice himself or do exactly what every single person would want to do. Instead, you should make it that everyone should want to be like you. And I think I think that's what a king really is. We don't really have much kings. You don't really have many monasteries right now. But still, it's still very interesting to see, the difference in approach. I think in general, I totally agree with Iskandar. I just think maybe he was a little bit harsh, but no. That is the whole point of this roundtable, the Grail roundtable talk. So I'm happy seeing what happened. I'm very happy seeing what happened. I'm very happy seeing how the talk went, and essentially how Alexandria was the odd one out. Because usually she's the one that people sympathize with. The one. I think she's a great character. Don't get me wrong, but. It's nice seeing how her ideologies, or how she fails ultimately, how she isn't comparable to the other characters. And I think that in a way makes her stand out, but I also think that in a way makes her much weaker, because it gives her much less credence. It gives her much less it diminishes the fact that that this is a battle of kings, this is a battle of legendary heroic figures, and right now she just wants to change the past, which would kind of get rid of the legend. That would create a paradox. I don't know exactly how time travel works in this show. If she wins it, if she doesn't win, I don't know how that's going to work out. But basically what I've said. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, if this isn't on Amazon Drive, I am sorry. Although I think the first episodes, like this one, I'll be able to get to Amazon Drive, but the later one, I don't know, because like I said, it all depends on the rendering, the editing. All the videos I'm watching today, and then tomorrow I'll be trying to edit and render it, and if it all goes smoothly, maybe, but it hasn't really gone smoothly lately with the editing. So maybe the later episodes, like this, obviously episode 11, something like episode 13 or so, or episode 12 as well, might not be on Amazon Drive, and if that's not the case, then I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is right now. But I'll see you guys until the next one. Peace out, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.